Okay, this is video one of me and my car talking. I'm introducing, this is a 1965 Ford Mustang, not completely stock. Her name is Nia. I figured I'd do these driving videos for you guys so that I could show you my car, talk about what it is to drive daily a 60s car. I'm happy as a clam. Couldn't be happier. She runs like a dream. I put work into her. A lot of work. Car's been in my family for, say, about, I don't know, maybe 20 years maybe? So it was given to my mom a long time ago when we were super broke by her friend from high school, Mary Beth. If you're watching this, thank you. When we got it, it was original stock motor. It was in rough condition. She needed a lot. Eventually, I was still young. I was still in, I think, middle school. I'm 26 now. We rebuilt this engine. Oh, we built a new engine. It was a 302 out of, I'm actually not even sure. I was young. I was really young. It's a 302. Transmission is not original either. But I don't really mess with transmission when I do my work. So everything with that got done. Now from there, when I got the car, I was maybe 16 or so. All my brothers, I got 4 brothers, and 3 of them, all the older ones, have driven it. There was times, even then, before they were driving it, I was working on the car myself. I had one brother came home and was talking about how the car kept overheating, and he was wondering what was wrong. And I said, well, when was the last time you put coolant in? And he asked me what coolant was. And so that kind of told me that I needed to really get into this car and make sure that she stays running and runs hard, strong, and gets her maintenance done. That's the main thing. Keep that maintenance up. I've been I've been driving this car. I came back to the U.S. in 2015, and I've been driving ever since daily. She parked maybe once a year, and then a little bit during 2020 because I got my other car. I'll introduce you to that car soon. She's a 66 Plymouth Fury 3. But this car, yeah, since I've gotten it, starting from the grill, body all original, all the pieces are lined up nice, gaps are looking good, radiator's done, new aluminum. I had a 3-row. They kept breaking. It was a Champion 3-row. They kept breaking. I've had 2 now that start leaking. So I have an aluminum 2-row in there now, which is the same thing except the original Mustang radiator is a copper radiator. This is an aluminum now. We'll talk about that more later when I get into the engine. I rebuilt. One second. We did the water pump. I've done alternator maybe twice. Starter twice, 3 times. Yeah, these things go out. This is because this car drives daily. Timing isn't points anymore. I have the Petronics, which if they want to sponsor me, go ahead, because I swear by that. I feel like this is the reason it's run so nice. the engine was rebuilt. Haven't had to mess with that too much. Brakes, so suspension on the front, just recently did that. I've done sparks and wires quite a few times. Just, you know, I keep my maintenance up. I do my maintenance a little premature. I always make sure I do it early, or I'm a little more repetitive with it. I do it faster than most would say, because I just want to make sure she's running nice. Yeah, so suspension in the front's all new. I have disc brakes in the front. I did that maybe 5 years ago. I had drums in the back for a really long time, until it was the end of 2019, and my rear end gave out. I think it was a bent axle rod, so I didn't open it up. I just took it out. I ended up getting a Curry rear end. Curry, if you want to sponsor me too, that's totally fine. And that's all disc brakes now too in the rear end. I mean, she runs nice. This is a little open spot here. I might be able to open her up a little bit. That was just a little juice. Don't want to open it up too much. I don't like want to get in trouble. But she's got some power. She's got some kick. I geared her when I got the new rear end from Curry. I made sure I didn't want to gear her all the way up like a race gearing, because I do take her on the freeway and I do drive her, you know, locally daily. So I ended up getting kind of something in between, where I got enough power, I got enough grip, but at the same time I don't have horrible mileage. This does have a bigger carburetor than it should, so I might be changing that in the future. We might have you guys over for that. So I am, you know, spending more on gas. So and I'm going to talk about in another video, maybe my second or third video, about what it costs to have an old school, what it costs to have a 60s vehicle and keep that up. And you're going to be surprised. The Mustang actually, old school Fords, Chevys are really simple and really easy to work on. And if you got any little, you know, kind of coordination, motor skills, and you can understand instructions, you'll be able to do it. It's not that hard. I want to see more old schools on the street. That's my dream. I want to see more old cars. They just have more look. They look good. Anyhow, my plans as far as this car, I'm waiting for my other car. It's getting rebuilt. The engine's getting rebuilt right now, and I don't do that myself. I'm not the best mechanic, but I'm a good troubleshooter, and I can do everything but pull out the motor. That's what I can do, everything but that. I haven't learned that yet. I will though, and I'll be rebuilding engines, don't worry. But yeah, so this is 1965 Ford Mustang. Her name's Nia, N-E-A, Nia. She's been my daily driver for 7. I haven't owned any other cars. What year is it? 2021. About 6 years. And before that, it was running. She was running since, I don't know, maybe 08. On this particular motor, this rebuild, almost over 10 years for sure. Over 10 years. I'm gonna look at the paperwork, get the numbers right. I might even write a book about her, because man, it's not that hard. It's not that hard. I've done a lot of projects. I've had it where, you know, I'm working. I had to borrow a car. I woke up one morning, it didn't start. It wasn't running on the day of my wedding. I got to the wedding and then my battery was bad, and so I couldn't start it or anything. I had to get a jump everywhere I was going. Finally, I got it a new battery warranty before the reception, and that was a fun day. But yeah, thanks for coming to my channel. I'm starting this out. I want to have some fun. I figure I put enough time and effort into these cars, I might as well show you guys, make some money off of it. Who knows? So, you know, like, subscribe, whatever. But yeah, this is video 1.